I wrote my daughter lunch notes for 12 years. Yesterday, she gave them all back. When Heather was 18, she walked into the kitchen carrying an old Adidas shoebox and said, "Dad, I need to show you something." She set the box on the counter and lifted the lid. Inside were hundreds of napkins, Post-its, index cards. They were every lunch note I'd ever written her. "You kept these?" I asked. She nodded. Every single one. I'd started writing them when she was 6. The divorce between her mom and I had been final for 2 months. Her mom got weekends and holidays. I got weekdays. That meant I did all the school stuff. The problem was, I didn't know how to do school stuff. That first Monday of kindergarten, I'd packed Heather a peanut butter sandwich, apple slices, and a juice box. She came home talking nonstop about everyone else's lunch. Catherine's mom made sushi rolls that looked like pandas, and Julie's mom cut her sandwich into a butterfly with cookie cutters, and Joyce had a note from her mom in her lunchbox that said, "I love you to the moon and back," with a drawing of a rocket ship. "Did you like your lunch?" I asked. "It was fine," she said, but I could tell she was envious. That night after she went to bed, I stared at her lunch bag. I couldn't make sushi. I didn't own cookie cutters, but I could write. I grabbed a napkin and wrote, "You're braver than you know. Love, Dad." The next morning, I tucked it under her sandwich. When she got home, she ran to hug me and said, "I saw the napkin." Kelly asked if my mom wrote it, and I said no. My dad did. Nobody else's dad writes notes. "I love you, Dad." So I kept writing them. At first, they were simple. "Have a great day," or "You're my favorite person." Then I started adding drawings, terrible ones. A cat that looked like a potato, a sun with sunglasses, our dog, if our dog was made of circles. By first grade, I was writing jokes. "What do you call a bear with no teeth?" "A gummy bear." She told me her table laughed so hard the lunch monitor had to shush them. Second grade, I started writing them based on what was happening. Before her spelling test, "You got this. Those words don't stand a chance." After she'd fought with her friend, "Being kind when you're hurt is the hardest kind of brave." "Sit down," Heather said that morning in the kitchen. "I need to show you how I organized them." She'd separated them into sections with rubber bands and labeled sticky notes. The first bundle said, "Funny." She pulled one from third grade. "Why don't eggs tell jokes? They'd crack up." Another one had a drawing of me attempting to dance at her recital. "This is still the worst drawing you've ever done," she said, laughing. The next section was labeled Bad Days. These were thicker napkins, longer notes. She pulled one from 7th grade. "You are exactly who you're supposed to be. Not who they say you are, not who you think you should be. Who you are." That day, Ruth had told everyone I was weird for not having a mom at home, that I was probably weird too. How did you know she said that? I hadn't known. I just wrote what I wished someone would tell me. She pulled out another bundle. This one made my chest tight. The label said, "Saved me." "This section is from 8th grade mostly," she said. She pulled out a coffee-stained napkin. "You're not alone. You never have been. You never will be. Even when I'm not there, I'm there." She showed me another one from that year. "Every hard thing you face is making you stronger for the next hard thing. You're becoming who you're meant to be." That was when Evelyn spread rumors about me, she said. "I almost didn't go back to school, but I read this in the bathroom stall and decided I could do one more day, then one more after that." Note after note, she told me about struggles I'd never known about. The eating issues freshman year when I'd written, "Your body is the least interesting thing about you." The panic attacks during SATs when I'd written, "This test measures what you know today, not who you'll become tomorrow." The friend who'd betrayed her junior year when I'd written, "Not everyone deserves your trust. That's not your failure, it's theirs." "This one's my favorite," she said, pulling out a napkin from just last month. All it said was, "I'm proud of you. No reason needed." "I got rejected from Yale that morning," she said, "before you even knew about it. This note kept me from falling apart in calculus." She started putting them back in the box, handling each one like it was made of glass. "I'm making something," she said, "for my kids someday." She pulled out her laptop and showed me a document. The title read, "How My Dad Taught Me Love Fits on a Napkin." "I've been adding context all senior year," she said, writing what was happening each day, so my kids will know their grandfather. She scrolled to the dedication page. "To my future children, your grandfather couldn't cook gourmet meals or braid hair or sew Halloween costumes, but he fed my soul every single day. Love doesn't need to be big. It just needs to show up." I couldn't speak. She reached into her pocket and pulled out a folded napkin. "This is for your lunch Monday," she said. I opened it. In her handwriting, "You were always enough. More than enough. Love, your Heather."